do a talk for my friend Rich Stocks if you're in the Indianapolis area. Love to see you. That's Thursday, May the 22nd. This Thursday, I think it's at 6 or 7 p.m. And if you want to build a longevity business, love to have you sign up under me, and I'll come out there wherever you're at and help you build your business, doing talks and helping spread the word about the longevity products, which I've personally been using since 1997. 866-735-24/7 is the phone number for the Brightside Ben team. Of course, you can also go over to brightsideben.com and click on the Join the Team link. For a one-time $10 fee, you can start a longevity business, earn yourself thank you checks, and help spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. Okay, let's see. Molecules. Molecules are the building blocks of cells. Cells are made up of millions upon millions upon millions of molecules, with the exception of the 90 essential molecules that have to come in from the diet. Cells make everything they need. That's what an essential nutrient is. It's a substance that has to come in from the foods, from foods we eat or via supplementation. There's only 90 of them. We call them the mighty 90. Other than those 90, the cells can make all the molecules they need to make, and they're constantly doing this. This is the cell's main job. In fact, this is the cell's only job. All the various behaviors of a cell, the contractions and the relaxations and the firings and the not firings and the detoxification and the everything a cell does is all dependent, all secondary to the making of molecules. All the various behaviors of a cell are nothing more than the result of the molecules that are being processed within that cell. And the fact that cells are constantly making these things and breaking these things and making them and breaking them is our testimony to the fact that we can regenerate and turn around degenerative disease. Degenerative disease is a defect in this molecule-making action of a cell. But because a cell is constantly remaking and making and remaking and making, whatever we have wrong today doesn't have to be wrong tomorrow. But we got to change what we're doing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But if we make changes in how we live our lives, specifically in the kind of foods we eat, the kind of supplements we take, the kind of thoughts we think and feelings we feel, we can begin to access this change-making process. We can hack into the way the body or cells make molecules and break molecules. Molecules are in constant communication with each other. They're constantly talking to each other. And they're talking to each other in rhythm, in Morse code, in on-off fluctuations. And these on-off fluctuations, as we said on our last program, have a musical quality. Molecules talk to each other. They communicate to each other, and they talk in a rhythm that you can consider to be a type of molecular music. Molecules sing to each other. A molecule, each one of which is like a gem, a little jewel. These molecules are composed of atoms in different combinations and structured in different patterns that literally resembles a gem if you look at it under an electron microscope. And via this communication, this communication system that molecules have with each other, health or lack thereof occurs. Low energy states are attracted to high energy states. A molecule with a low energy state is attracted to a molecule with a high energy state, and you get a magnetic attraction between low and high that forms a bond. And as these molecules form different bonds, different products are made. But when you have defects in how these molecules come together, it shows up as multiple sclerosis or cancer or heart disease. So at the end of the day, if we're not feeling as well as we should, if we're dealing with some kind of degenerative crisis, we're dealing with a molecular issue. This is where science becomes important. Can medicine help us at the level of a molecule? No. Can we help ourselves at the level of a molecule? Yes. And then we come to the basic building block of life. Molecules are not really life. Cells are life. The basic building block of cells, the ultimate miracle of life, the ultimate miracle of biology is a cell. Cells are the basic building blocks of all life, from the lowliest, most humble bacteria 20 trillion times later than a copper penny to a 3-pound ostrich egg, which is credited with being the largest biological cell. They all have one thing in common. They're processing molecules. They're making molecules. They're breaking molecules. They're remaking molecules. But molecules, as important and even intelligent as they are, cannot properly be said to be alive. But something happens when enough of these molecules aggregate, when they get together in the right form and pattern and shape. Somehow they coalesce, these molecules coalesce, no one knows exactly how, and they form a living cell. Non-life becomes life. Non-living matter becomes living matter at the point of a cell, which can be thought of as a living molecule machine. And each cell contains on the order of 20 trillion molecules. That's staggering. 20 trillion molecules in a cell that's 100 times smaller than a head of a pin. How all of these nearly infinite molecules are packed inside this tiny little blob of stuff, of goo, 100 times smaller than the head of a pin, and how they all work in harmony and produce life and allow the cell to go about its business of contracting and relaxing and firing and growing and reproducing and detoxifying is a mystery and a miracle of the most staggering, jaw-dropping proportions. Cell existence is all about responding and producing and transforming and recycling these molecules. And because all disease is cell disease and all health is cell health, responding and producing and transforming and recycling these molecules is what we mean when we say we're healthy or we're not. If this seems dry and irrelevant, please understand it is not. Not only is this the ultimate miracle of existence, but on a more practical level, our health, our wellness, our vitality, our resistance to disease, or lack thereof, lack of health, depends on the effective nature of the processing of these molecules, and there's not a single thing the doctor can do to help us. The medical model is a lie. The medical model that proposes and purports to be able to support our health and turn disease around is dishonest, it's out of integrity, it's a lie, it's offensive, it's rude, and trusting in it has resulted in creating the sickest culture in the history of mankind. Medicine largely fails, and we're largely the victims of its failure because we and our doctors in whom we trust don't have an understanding or a sense of this molecular nature behind the existence of cells and behind the relationship of the molecular universe, if you will, to health and disease. If we really did understand this relationship, if medical professionals, if doctors really understood this relationship, we would never, ever be interfering with the perfection at the tiniest of scales with drugs and devices, poisons really, and surgical procedures. We would be purely and pristinely eating food and a lot less food. We would be doing as little to interfere with the processes of the body. We'd be drinking clean water. We'd be breathing deeply and powerfully. We'd be loving God and the divine force and its myriad manifestations with our thoughts and our feelings as in first seek the kingdom of heaven, and all things, including health, would be returned unto us. Cells are no mere molecular structure either, folks. Far from being static sculptures, they're dynamic structures. Just like molecules are constantly being born and broken, and being born and broken and rebuilt, same with cells. Cells are internally and endlessly dynamic, and this too is our promise of the reversibility of all chronic degenerative disease. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Got lots more to talk about. We're coming back with your phone calls. 855-660-4261 is our number.
Men who want intimacy and pleasure back in their love life don't ask if, they ask when. So men, spark up your love life, get pleasure and intimacy back, and please your special lady with Epic Nights. Epic Nights is a safe, revolutionary herbal sexual formula for men that combines ancient herbal ingredients and modern science to significantly support stamina, performance, and pleasure. Men, Epic Nights is a proven 100% natural product that works first time, every time, even after consuming alcohol. And you won't hear any of those cliche disclaimers, men, because Epic Nights will not give you unwanted side effects, but Epic Nights will allow you to give your partner what they deserve. Epic Nights is guaranteed as one of the most effective male enhancers on the web, or will refund your purchase 100%. Buy Epic Nights at buyepicnights.com, spelled BUYEPICNIGHTS.com, or call 1-877-330-1120, 877-330-1120. Epic Nights, one pill, one Epic Night.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
I will never forget the day my son Jeremy told me he hated me and slammed the door in my face. I'm behavioral therapist Janet Lehman. Behavior problems can turn the child you love and your life into a nightmare. That's why my husband James and I created the Total Transformation, the step-by-step program that shows you how to fix the worst behavior problems and get your child to respect and listen to you again. No matter what the behavior, defiance, backtalk, angry outbursts, disrespect, we can help you stop it. Now you can get the Total Transformation for free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. You can keep it forever for free.
Limited number of free programs available. Call now. 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595. That's 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
Great news, pure water lovers. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has a special discount offer for all GCN listeners. You can't do better than a Big Berkey for economy. For only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. There's none better than a Big Berkey for emergency preparedness as a backup water source. And you just can't beat a Big Berkey to remove dangerous chlorine, all types of fluoride, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy byproducts from municipal water. Berkey water filter systems are even powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. For the gold standard in water filters, get a Big Berkey at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. For details, call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GC.
Back on the bright side, I am Pharmacist Ben. Tomorrow we'll continue talking about the nature of a cell and how it relates to diseases. Hopefully we'll get into the brain of a cell, the outside coating of a cell, the cell membrane. We'll talk about fats, too, and the importance of good dietary fats when it comes to cell membrane health. We'll do all that tomorrow as we continue talking about molecules in the cell and health and disease on the bright side. Our number, 855-660-4261. Time to hit our phones. Let's go to Kara in North Carolina. What's going on, Kara? Welcome to the bright side.
Hi, Ben.
Hey, what's up?
Good. I am calling about a question for my mother-in-law.
Okay.
She's in her right side on her hip. It hurts really bad. Like, she can't lay down anymore in bed. She's been sleeping in a recliner upright to help, like, drainage. And she says when she gets up in the morning, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Okay. Is it a bone pain? Is Is it a bone thing or a muscle thing, or do you know?
It's a bone pain.
Okay. Does she have any other? Tell me about what else is going on, Kara. Does she have any kind of diabetes or weight condition or heart condition or anything like that? There must be something else going on.
Not that I know of. I don't think she has any other kind of condition going on.